I just pulled up some footage of P. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? At first, I wasn't even gonna block on P. Diddy because, it is type of charges and allegations that he facing, is treacherous. You know what I'm saying? And niggas like me, man, I don't get down like that, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to sexual violation, anything sexual with force, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel that. You know what I'm saying? So this was a year ago. P. Diddy called it Black Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to see this footage. I'ma zoom in a little bit. I want y'all to see this footage of P. Diddy last year. You know what I'm saying? It didn't take him long. It didn't take them long to indict him. But of course, all the allegations and everything is on him. But I just want to show y'all how it's bigger than what he was doing. Them folks knew what P. Diddy was doing 20 years ago. You see what I'm saying? They say this shit go back way back to 1990. You see what I'm saying? So why they ain't been locked them up? They been getting rich off of them. So why they ain't locked them up? You see what I'm saying? But what I'm finna point out right now is, something that's real. On P. Diddy end though, you know what I'm saying? You can't play with these white folks like that, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. These folks own these corporations. You know what I'm saying? These people own these major businesses and shit like that. And sometimes nigga get rich and get out their body. You know what I'm saying? We surprised I ain't kill them. You know what I'm saying? Because, back in the day, man, that white man hand is powerful. That's why he turned down the 50 million. We don't want 50 million, nigga. We want your ass. You see what I'm saying? Fuck the bond. This shit personal. And this one reason why shit got personal right here. I'm finna play it for y'all. It's called Black Christmas. This P. Diddy a year ago. Check them out.
It's almost about time for Black ass Santa to get on a black jet and go and spread the cheer all around the world. I know that you guys thought that Santa was right, but there's a lot of things that you guys think that are not true. Fake news. Black ass Santa is a black man.
Watch how racist he been.
All right, we ready to go. Everybody mount up. There's so many misconceptions about black.
I'm gonna bring it back. Listen to him. Listen how racist he is through the whole joint. Talking about these white folk. What did?
Yeah. It's almost about that time for Black ass Santa to get on a black jet and go and spread the cheer all around the world. I know that you guys thought that Santa was right, but there's a lot of things that you guys think that are not true.
I know y'all thought Santa was white. He must have been into it. He must have been into it with one of the elites. You know what I'm saying?
We ready to go. Everybody mount up.
Watch how
so
racist he is.
About black ass Santa. Number one is I fly around with flying reindeers. I don't fly around with no flying reindeers. I deliver your gifts in an all matte black G7, baby. Coming to you with nothing but love. Yeah. You see it? Style of flair. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho.
Watch how racist he be. Through the whole clip. You know what I'm saying? You can't play with white folks like that.
Now's the time, y'all. That's how we set off the Christmas Eve festivities with a black ass Santa special. Ciroc beers and eggnog. So many misconceptions.
My thing is, bro, you already in position. What make you want to get on here and feel like you could do some racist ass shit like this shit happened last year? What make you feel like you can get on here and do some racist ass shit by calling out Santa black and Santa been white, goddamn me, all my way before all of us started living. You see what I'm saying? You talking about black Santa because you got some money, you got some business with these folks.
Goes down so smooth. That's it. Cheers. I'm gonna get to work. That's what I'm talking about. So many misconceptions. I can hit you. Yeah, I love playing basketball out here in the Caribbean. Let me give y'all a tour of Black Ass Santa's headquarters.
Black Santa, he constantly yelling it with the Black Santa hat on. He real racist, right?
This right here,
See
this
that
is
white
Command
man in the
Central,
back?
and this is where everything happens at. Captain pushes to 100 knots. We have to really get these gifts out. So as you can see, everything is very detailed where our gifts go. Come on.
Being racist.
See all of these red dots right here. This is where we have to deliver the gifts. This gives me a perspective
now
of
watch the
who
end
has
video.
been naughty
The
and who has
end
been
really
nice.
gonna fuck you.
And yeah, things are different. Things are different now that Santa's in charge. Bunch of misconceptions. We're in the Caribbean.
Every clip he screaming Black Santa with the Black Santa hat on. These white folks is not going for this shit. Then he got a white cruise captain. Then he directing. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, it ain't about the money. It come to a point where these folks want your ass, man. You know what I'm saying?
We're not in the North Pole. I need that melanin, you know, my skin.
He need that melanin.
Everything is shaping up to be a great Christmas. Have you been naughty or nice? Black Ass Santa will know. Cheers. Captain, let's take that to 200 knots.
Watch this.
Yes, sir. Going 200 knots right away.
Attention, attention. This is Black Ass Santa speaking. I need the entire crew to meet me at the bow of the ship immediately. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Let's go.
Man, that nigga crazy, man. You see what I'm saying? He rubbing it in, he digging it. He just said it a few times. He's saying it on every clip. So what it sound like is he being racist. You see what I'm saying? In these folks, like fuck them people. You see what I'm saying? This why money buy him out of this situation.
Attention to my beloved crew. Today is the day that we have all worked hard for today, to spread cheer all around the world. We're not just spreading cheer, we're spreading health, wealth, and happiness also, all around the world to everybody. Do you understand me? Yeah! Do y'all understand my black ass? Yes, Black Ass Santa has the message. Now it's time to get to work. Everybody get on the jet skis, the jet, and let's go spread the Christmas cheer.
It's wild, man. It's crazy.
Thanks.
This nigga, man.
Black Ass Santa. Cheers. Captain, let's take that to 200 knots.
Yes, sir. Going 200 knots right away.
Attention, attention. This is Black Ass Santa speaking. I need the entire crew to meet me at the bow of the ship immediately. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Let's go. Attention to the crew. Today is the day that we have all worked hard for this day, to spread cheer all around the world. We're not just spreading cheer, we're spreading health, wealth, and happiness also.
Y'all don't notice them number white people. You see what I'm saying? Ain't none white people he talking to, and listen to what he talking about. Listen to what he's saying.
All around the world to everybody. Do y'all understand me? Yeah! Do y'all understand my black ass? Yes, Black Ass Santa has delivered the message. Now it's time to get to work. Everybody on the jet skis, load up the jet, and let's go spread the Christmas cheer. Let's go, people. Yo, so for real, what we about to do, Black Santa is about to take a little change, and we about to go live. Yeah. Spread the word. In an hour, we going live. We hitting y'all from the headquarters in
scream like a white boy.
Caribbean here in St. Bart's. We done delivered all the gifts, and now it's time for a celebration. But Black Ass Santa has a little, we going up, man. We drinking eggnog and VS. We litty. Litty like we got 5 titties in our mouths and we litty. Yeah! Yo, Black Ass Santa had to take a nap. I'm not gonna let you guys down. I'm gonna keep delivering these gifts. I'm gonna give y'all a tour of the headquarters. My Black Ass Santa suit. Got real hot in the Caribbean. I lost like 10 pounds. I'm not gonna stop until I spread this holiday cheer. So Black Ass Santa's here. Have no fear.
It's wild, man. You got another one. Up here. Black Santa. Now I want to show you how these right here.
I'll see what we doing. Goddamn.
Now, Chris Brown. Watch how that man pull Chris Brown up on his stage. And I mean, not on the stage, on his bed. You know, he got a 40-foot bed. So he trying to pull Chris Brown up on the bed, and then Chris Brown got his head ducked. Chris Brown can't even look at him. You see what I'm saying? It be shit like this that be weird. Just watch this shit. Chris Brown can't even look at him. He holding his head down. You know, a nigga usually gonna be, looking in your face like, yeah, nigga, we doing this shit. Whatever type of business they got, we doing this shit. But Chris Brown got up there with it.
I'm not cool. I'm trying to be inside.
You know what I'm saying? Black Santa, huh? Then at the same time, y'all gotta understand that Petey, he was being blamed for Tupac and he get murdered, so if they don't get you with one thing, they want to try to get you with the other one. You know what I'm saying? Open your eyes up to somebody else. This man here talking about he attended the party. See what he talking about.
Before his arrest, disgraced music mogul Sean Diddy Combs was famous for holding his annual 4th of July party in the Hamptons. All of the well-known partygoers wore white, and it wasn't exactly a family-friendly event. Now imagine you're a 6-year-old kid and you find yourself a guest there. Allison Hall has more.
Can you believe this 6-year-old boy was once a guest at Diddy's infamous white party? The disgraced mogul has his arm draped around a young Justin Liptowski back in 1999. Justin is now 31 and tells Inside Edition about taking that photo.
He put his arm around me in an uncomfortable way, close to
areas that you shouldn't as a grown man. He recalls what he saw at the party. So I remember marijuana, and topless women. That's the two main things that I remember. So, how'd he end up there? Well, his father, David Allen, was Diddy's photographer, snapping pictures of partygoers in the Hamptons. Justin's mom, Maya, was also there. She says the party was family-friendly at first, but then turned raunchy. People were getting high. There were girls swimming topless, young-looking girls that were, not dressed. We moved to another part of the house so that he wouldn't be exposed to what was going on. In later years, Diddy implemented a curfew for children.
The kids had like an hour, so get extra comfortable because this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all won't come to.
I think she's a monster. This week, Houston-based lawyer Tony D says more than 120 people are coming forward with claims Diddy sexually abused them.
Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old.
That's crazy.
We have an individual who was 14 years old. We have one who was 15.
Did Diddy assault you in any way?
When you say assault, I don't know the exact definition, but his arm.
See what I'm saying? I can't get super deep up in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit too foul. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going there. Then, they saying that, Jay-Z and Beyonce followers then went down. Here it go right here. Let me show y'all. Before P. Diddy got indicted, Beyonce had 320 million followers. Yeah, I see that. Now she got, on that second one, she got 316 million followers. Let me show y'all Jay-Z joint. This jiggle. He had 4.4 million. Now he got 894,000. See what I'm saying? Folks ain't playing with them folks' ass. They are not playing with the folks behind this shit. Let's see what him and Jigga doing on this one.
I got an operation on my knee.
Yeah,
I had to put a new knee. It's steel, plastic, gold. It's getting better. I'm just recovering.
I mean, like, I gotta be like this pioneer to the shit, Popping that shit down, now y'all niggas thought it was big and shit. Wear that platinum shit when all y'all chicks thought it was silver and shit. I gotta be the pioneer to the shit. Bottom line. Listen, y'all to do it. Check. Yo, I spit that other shit. That's a nice motherfucker shit. Fat time pop me around. You cover shit, nigga. You bear money. I'm all year money. I probably got it.
Hey, look at my mom just real quick. Leave that one. You feel it? Love. Yeah. Let's go celebrate this.
Talking it but ain't living it. Push down, pop, I'm sipping it. Marv hats, lizard, gator chunks. Rolling with the williest of the willie.
2 Chainz.
Stories like a mother.
2 Chainz. DJ Khaled fan ass.
H-class diamonds, shining. Dinner with wifey, whining, dining.
French Montana.
You feel great?
Unless you text her name, I'm not letting security let them in.
Yeah.
Alive.
Yeah.
Drinking liquor out of trophies. Them folk drinking liquor out of trophies, man. Them folk on one. I'm trying to pause it so they won't flag me. Music.
Get down with my movement. It's a love movement. Can y'all be down with my...
Jiggle. They say he's supposed to have some shit going on with Justin Bieber. Told Justin Bieber don't talk on it. He told Justin Bieber he better not say a word. Then some lady supposed to got killed, and he was dealing with her. This nigga was my monster.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, I know. When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time.
He had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than me talking about things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Wait. What the fuck? Fuck. That's crazy.
Got me a Lamborghini.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, I know. When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last
He
time.
had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than me talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Wow.
What parties are the hottest ticket?
They won't even give me a permit for the parties, man. They don't want me to throw the parties no more. But we ain't gonna stop. We gonna keep on having fun, bringing people together from all walks of life. You gonna hear about how they're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we wanna have a good time. You know, whenever you bring up a different element into people's things that broaden people's horizon, people get intimidated. There's a lot of people out there that feel intimidated by it. It ain't nothing but break it down racial barriers, break it down generation barriers. People from all walks of life. Ron Perlman talking to Jay-Z talking to, you know what I'm saying? It just goes on and on. You know, it's just like people from all walks of life connecting and getting together. Yes.
The parties are the hottest ticket in town. Dying to get into your party. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's cool. You know, it doesn't make me feel any way special. It doesn't make me feel like a big person. It just makes me feel like I know how to throw a party.
See what I'm saying? He been going crazy. He been going crazy for a while. See what I'm saying? Go back. I want to show y'all some more Black Christmas, because that's how I started. That's how I started, so I just want to point this out, show y'all how these folks be playing with these elites, these people that's in position, quote unquote, these white folk. Now they want your ass. Cause they print money. You see what I'm saying? The feds and shit, they print. Diddy can't even tell on nobody and come home. You see what I'm saying? Behind shit like this. He can't come home because shit he doing.
Ever since Black Santa been in charge, everything's been
Black Santa.
I just delivered everybody's gifts. We wake up in the morning, you'll be absolutely happy. We just got back to headquarters. We got some deli on tequila. Everybody take a shot. I'm so sorry to tell you that Santa is black. And to make sure you keep your job.
You hear what this nigga telling?
You know that Santa's black now.
I heard what this nigga telling Santa. Talking about Santa black. This nigga crazy. This shit they got him indicted, man. Believe it or not. You hear me? Believe it or not. This shit got Diddy indicted. Them folks don't want to hear this shit. You gone forever.
You'll be absolutely happy. We just got back to headquarters. We got some deli on tequila. Everybody take a shot. I'm so sorry to tell you that Santa is black.
I see somebody in the comments say, I don't see anything wrong with grown-ass people partying. No matter if they doing drugs or fucking, they are saying that he had minors, but no proof. Y'all crazy. The minor needed just to throw it, make it worse. You know what I'm saying? But they know motherfuckers with money gonna have freak-offs. You see what I'm saying? Didn't nobody say they was raped. That mean being took without my will. You know, but he, you know, bringing this shit together, you know, having orgies and shit like that, basically. But he was already on them folks' radar. Now them folks way madder. Like, them folks were too mad already. So when you come out with shit like this was last year. When you come out with shit like this, mocking these folks, and you already getting away with what you doing, ain't no telling what him and them elites, them people that's in power, ain't no telling what type of disagreement they had. He bought over a motherfucker head. People will kill you for that. But instead of killing them, they made an example out of them.
Since Black Santa been in charge, everything's been going smooth. I just delivered everybody's gifts. When you wake up in the morning, you'll be absolutely happy. We just got back to headquarters. Some Deleon tequila. Everybody take a shot. I'm so sorry to tell you that Santa is black. And I'm still keep your job, but you have to know that Santa's black now, okay, baby? Santa, you want some Deleon tequila? Oh, okay. Oh,
crazy as hell.
Little milk and cookies.
Man say he Black Santa.
Swimming pool. Large swimming pool.
This the type of shit they don't pay attention
to. Brian McKnight. To me, is one of the best black, super black, real Negro Christmas albums ever made. But usually I deliver the gifts and I come in here, get a little massage, listen to some Anita Baker, have Mrs. Claus come in here and dance on some heels. I don't live in the North Pole. I live in the Caribbean. I live in a world where everybody ain't getting it. And that don't mean that I should stop from showing you how to get it. This is Frank. You only drink Deleon tequila, the smoothest tequila in the world, owned by a black man.
Call himself Black Santa, owned by a black man. He keep yelling about black.
This is a boat. This is really a yacht. When I started coming out the same bars, I was renting like the 120s. You know what I'm saying? Then I was leasing the 190s. Then I was buying the 250s. So we on the 320, scoping it out, with the new headquarters. And we got the Kermit the Green. This is the Kermit the Green suede in the elevator. The headquarters is 5 floors.
Everything he do, he dropping it nuts.
Deleon kick in. Mrs. Claus! Mrs. Claus, Daddy is home! Oh, we have a theater.
Alright, right here, y'all, watch this. Watch how his anger problem show. This how you finna know he got a temper problem. Watch this.
On the yacht. And I would like to give congratulations to the Queen, Carisha, Young Miami. Oh, this will come true for me. Turn this up. Let me see niggas flirting with each other. If there's any flirtation
full of that liquor. Look at his anger.
You trying to talk my shorty wow. Nah, nigga. Nah, no. I see it, nigga.
Because I have been to one of your shows.
Yeah. Why would you act that nigga shows? Why you smiling like that? Tonight is about family. Santa is a black ass man and a black ass woman.
That's crazy,
don't they? Work hard to get those gifts, those sneakers, those shoes.
That's wild.
So to all the parents out there, happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa. Just peace. You have peace tomorrow, you have peace tonight. And you feel proud of yourself that you
trying to go back, man. This proved that this nigga had a real anger problem. Man, he on that liquor, so you know what they say. You know that liquor gonna the real you. You see what I'm saying?
In the elevator. The headquarters is 5 floors. You know, the Deleon's starting to kick in. When the Deleon kick in, Mrs. Claus! Mrs. Claus, Daddy is home!
You being racist?
Oh, we have a theater.
You got your Black Santa hat on. You crazy ass, man. You crazy.
And I would like to give congratulations to the Queen, Carisha, Young Miami. Oh, so this is a dream come true for me. Turn this up. Let me see if these niggas flirting with each other. If there's any flirtations that's going on, you trying to talk my shorty wow. Nah, nigga. No. I see it, nigga.
Because I have been to one of your shows.
Yeah. Why you act on that nigga shows? Why you smiling like that? Tonight is about family. Santa is a black ass man and a black ass woman that works hard. Don't they? work hard to get those gifts, those sneakers, those shoes.
He didn't make it to the next Christmas, man. This shit happened last.
We wish you happy holidays.
He didn't make it, man.
Just peace. May you have peace tomorrow. May you have peace tonight. May you feel proud of yourself. You bought your kids that gift and it hurt the pockets. May they be appreciative and they understand it no matter what. If you don't have,
you know what I'm saying? Crazy work. Crazy work.
so many misconceptions. I can take you. Yeah, I love playing basketball out here in the Caribbean. I'm gonna give y'all a black ass Santa's headquarters now. Let's go. So this right here, this is Command Central, and this is where everything happens at. Captain, can you push us to 100 knots? We have to really get these gifts out.
This is what got him.
So as you can see, everything is very detailed where our gifts go. Come on. See all of these red dots here, this is where we have to deliver the gifts. This gives me a perspective of who has been naughty and who has been nice. And yeah, things are different. Things are different now that Black Ass Santa's in charge. Misconceptions. We're in the Caribbean. We're not in the North Pole. I need that melanin, you know, my skin. And everything is shaping up to be a great Christmas. Have you been knowing nice? Black Ass Santa will know. Cheers.
Black Ass Santa.
Captain, let's take that to 200 knots.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Going 200 knots right away.
That's why it was more personal.
Attention. Black Ass Santa speaking.
He been knowing what he doing.
I need the entire crew to meet me at the bow of the ship immediately.
Look at this asshole.
Thank you.
This nigga crazy.
Merry Christmas. Let's go.
Playing with them white folk like that.
Attention to my beloved crew.
Listen to this
This
man.
day that we have all worked hard for this day to spread cheer all around the world. We're not just spreading cheer, we're spreading health, wealth, and happiness also all around the world to everybody. Do y'all understand me? Yeah! Do y'all understand my black ass? Yes, Black Ass Santa has delivered the message. Now it's time to get to work. Everybody get on the jet skis, load up the jet, and let's go spread the Christmas cheer. Let's go, people.
Man, crazy, man. Now I'm trying to get y'all a little education. Now I'm finna learn y'all something. For the folks that don't know, Dr. Umar, you know, we ain't gonna go across the bullshit. We gonna learn something from this shit. You see what I'm saying? We gonna learn something from this shit. Cause I really didn't even wanna do a blog on this, cause it's so foul. You know what I'm saying? We don't no type of sexual nothing. See what I'm saying? Locked up niggas used to get their ass smacked behind this type of shit. You got these type of charges, and you gotta clean the bathroom up. You see what I'm saying? Ain't making no stove. We need all that. Need all that. But learn something from this shit.
You probably know Vistaprint for business cards. Yep. But did you know we also print these? And those. And that. And definitely this. Okay, that's engraved where we print.
How you feel about Diddy being indicted?
Sean Puffy Combs' indictment. You know, I had made a comment on my social media earlier today because I was a little disappointed in the fact that so many of our people misinterpreted my comments about Sean Puffy as being indicative of my desire to see him evade accountability for any crimes that he may have committed. So to clarify that, this is where I stand on the Sean Puffy Combs indictment. If Sean Puffy Combs is guilty on any of the 3 counts of that federal indictment, if he's guilty of sexually trafficking people against their will, if he's guilty of participating in arson and bribery and kidnapping and all of these that they're accusing him of, if they can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that he engaged in these things, then like anyone else, if you do the crime, you should do the time. But when I look at those indictments, first of all, when I look at the racketeering count of the indictment, and of course, I'm not an attorney, but when I look at racketeer, influence, corrupt organization, I'm saying myself, Sean Combs, from what I understand, because I don't know the man personally, he did not build Bad Boy on criminal money. Bad Boy was built legitimately through the legal channels of the music industry. He might have engaged in crime using Bad Boy property after he built Bad Boy. But did he use criminal funding in crime to create Bad Boy? I don't think he did. Now, maybe RICO extends to...
So basically he's saying he didn't get streets and build his label. You know what I'm saying? It was more corporate. It was a corporate thing. He put the corporate thing to the streets.
You simply engaging in crime on company time. Now, if they're saying he trafficked women on company time and that constitutes RICO, then he might be guilty. But everybody who knows Puff knows that he came into the music industry the right way. He hustled the right way and built his empire the right way. It appears that all the freak-offs in the alleged sexual trafficking, the alleged interstate prosecution, that may have come after the fact. So the question becomes, can he still be convicted of real charge if he simply engaged in sexual activities that did not directly have to do with the business, but he did it on company time, he did it in company property? So that would be a clarifying issue that I would like to see explained. So that's one piece. Now, when I look at the sexual trafficking, again, he could be innocent, he could be guilty. But when I Sean Puffy Combs, being a mogul, being as popular who he is, as he is, I don't see why he would need to kidnap people and sexually traffic them across state lines and then force them to engage in sexual behavior. I really can't see that. Again, I'm not innocent. I'm not saying.
See what I'm saying? That ain't even a crime. Niggas fly these bitches to different cities and states all the time, man. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to point and show y'all it's bigger than they saying it is. We ain't have a nigga ever got charged for fucking. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter how much I gave to business.
And he's guilty. I'm simply saying, as thirsty as people can be, men and women, for fame, for attention, I don't think Sean Puffy Combs has to force anybody, okay, into sexual trafficking. I don't see him needing to sell people, and still will, across state lines to engage in sex. I don't see it. I do not believe he's guilty of sex trafficking, but I could be wrong because I don't know what this is. So the racketeering piece, I'm a little uncertain of. The trafficking piece, on the surface, I don't believe he's guilty of that because I don't think he needs to forcibly sell anybody or traffic anyone. Now, the third count of the federal indictment is where I think they might can get him. Interstate prostitution. Did Sean Puffy Combs influence people, pay people, bribe people to come across state lines and engage in sexual activity?
He might be guilty for that.
He may very well be guilty of it. So then the question becomes, for me, what is the maximum he can get? Fed time for engaging in interstate prostitution. And interestingly, when you look at the federal definition of prostitution, it does not require an exchange of money. It could be a promise. It could be a material benefit. And you know, Puffy, he got flashy. All the hip hop guys who got
right, like Mary J. Blige, like when she was popping her shit and doing her shit, like, you know, these guys will get behind they projects, you know, take pictures with them, man, link them with certain people. Don't understand they can do this shit themselves, but these women is blind to it. You know, the folks come out the hood, the folks that really praise these folks, they'll do damn near anything just to get their team around them, get the money around them. So that's what they were doing, taking advantage actually for this shit.
Money, they pretty flashy. So he might say, if you do this, I'll give you this. Or what if he just gave them rewards for complying with his request? In other words, there was no upfront business arrangement for sex. There was upfront business arrangements for sex. Hypothetically, he brings them into New York. He brings them into LA. He brings them into Miami. They do what they do. And as a means of him flexing his power and his money, I'm going to buy you this car. I'm going to take care of your bills. She was.
Think about it, y'all. It's the charge that's making it look bad. You see what I'm saying? But niggas do drugs and have orgies and shit all the time. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I'm going to put it like this. Just like you know how to drive and you don't really need a driver license. They say you need a driver license to drive. The fuck I need a driver license for if I know how to drive? So they put these laws and put these stipulations on us so they can use it against the law and use it to, you know, fine us or lock a motherfucker up or something like that. You see what I'm saying?
Wasn't expecting nothing but time with Puff. She wasn't expecting nothing but participation in the freak off. But because she was rewarding for her participation in the freak off, does that meet the federal definition of prostitution? It's the same thing with my RICO charge question. I don't believe he built his music empire illegally, but if he engaged in legal activity non-related to the music empire, but he used music empire property to do it, does that also meet the federal definition of a RICO charge? Yeah. And me personally, Art, I believe the reason they went RICO and the reason they went Fed is they want to completely destroy Sean Combs publicly and financially, because this could have very easily been state charges. Exactly. The feds don't come in quickly to take up cases. They came in and took this up. And as you know, the Fed have a 97% conviction rate.
You know, the feds came looking for him first. Usually some shit'll go to the state and then the feds will pick it up. I know y'all know about that. You know what I'm saying? It'll go state and the state will get their hands off of it and be like, the feds picked it up. So, you know, they issue you whole new charge papers and you don't even wear the same color in the jail. The federal inmates wear blue, the state inmates wear orange. So the feds came straight for him. And like I said, bro, these people print money. It's bigger than the state. The feds want him. You see what I'm saying? So if he get life, he got to do life in the feds. In the state, you get windows and shit in your cell. You can smell outside and see trees and see the sun. But in the feds, ain't no windows. It's like extra punishment. You hear me?
Their new New York style pizza.
Pause it right there. Extra punishment. You know what I'm saying? I ain't speaking on no little kids, period, on here. I don't even want to believe that. You hear me?
Looking at this, and I'm saying somebody wants Sean Puffy Combs completely destroyed. I think I know who it is. I believe it is Diego. I believe it is the British-based liquor company that Puffy was doing business with. They're one of the biggest liquor companies in the world. They market and sell some of the most popular brands of liquor, including Ciroc. And Diddy had an agreement with them where they would market his De Leon tequila brand. And Diddy took issue with Diego because they had described the De Leon tequila liquor, Puffy's brand, They described it to their customer base as if it was an inner city, urban, quote unquote, ghetto, hip hop type of liquor. And Puffy took issue with that because he said, I'm a global icon. I'm a hip mogul. Don't limit my product just to black people. And by doing that, you're dissuading white people and non-blacks from buying my liquor. You're cutting my sales low, and I think you're doing it on purpose because you don't want...
I just say when I started and showed y'all the Black Christmas, he was into it, some type of elite. They was having words. They would have him doing all the extra shit. You see what I'm saying? It's a racist thing. You know what I'm saying? And his man, he feel like, I'm up 500 million. I'm up $1 billion. Even if they do give me the allegations ain't strong enough, well, they really got hella evidence. But yeah, he felt like his money was gonna get him out. I might told him I got 50 million for my bond. And folks told him, no sir, sit your ass down, want your ass.
Daily on tequila to outsell all your other European controlled brands. So Puffy accused Diego of racial discrimination in advertising and marketing. Diego got upset with Puff, British-based company. They said, you done already made $1 billion off of us. How dare you sue us and try to make $4 billion off of us? So they tried to get the case thrown out. But the judge allowed the case to proceed because Diego claimed that there was a clause in their contract with Puff that did not allow him to ever take them to court. Any grievances, according to the contract, Diego alleges needed to be solved outside of court. But the judge sided with Puff and allowed the lawsuit to go forward. So Diego is losing black money because of this racial discrimination piece. Other companies don't want to do business with them because they don't want to be branded as anti-black, even if they are, because everybody knows they disproportionately spend more money on liquor than any other group. So Diego is losing money. Then on top of that, Puff then already made $1 billion off of them, and now Puff is suing them for a few more billion. So what do? They decide to settle out of court. Now check this out. Diego and Puff settled out of court in January 2024. Puffy's homes are raided in March. There's no way you're going to convince me that a company that powerful, Diego operates in 180 of 194 countries in the world. They operate in 108 out of 194 countries in the world. You are not going to convince me that 1 + 1 does not equal 2. There is no way they were forced to settle with Puffy in January. Then 2 months later, his homes are raided. And I'm going to tell you how I believe Puffy gave them the ammunition to go after him hard. When Cassie made her accusations against Puff.
Yup, that was the evidence.
He settled in about 24 hours.
That was the evidence.
And they settled in November of 2023. Mind you, he's already in court with Diego since the spring of 2023. Watch this timeline. He sues Diego in spring. Cassie comes out in the fall. He settles with Cassie in 24 hours. Diego is watching this. So when Diego decides to settle with Puff outside of court, they did this knowing full well we about to go after you and destroy you. You are messing with the Illuminati. You have no idea who you effing with, Sean Combs. And when Puff was so quick to settle with Cassie, that showed the whole world he was vulnerable. That showed the whole world he had skeletons in his closet. And do you know what I think Diego did after they settled? I bet you after they settled with...
Then I just say that their mind was into it with Illuminati. He into it with these elites, these folks that's in power. You know what I'm saying? Anytime some shit like that happen out the blue, you been doing this shit since the 90s? Come on, man.
Puff, they probably never even made it to the area. They picked up the phone and they called King Charles III. And they said, "Dear monarch, we need you to dial in a favor for us, President Joe Biden." because this Sean Puffy Combs, this little nick out of New York City, he think he can go to war with the big boys and not pay the consequences. Sean Puffy Combs, that hip hop kid out of New York, he think he can tell white people what to do. He think he gonna rob us for a couple $1 billion and get away with it. It's one down. Dear King, please make that call on behalf of your citizens. That's what I believe happened. King Charles picked up the phone. He called Joe Biden or any number of U.S. citizens, any number of U.S. prosecutors. In less than 2 months after Puffy settled with Diego, his homes were raided. Now, here's the other thing, Art. The reason they did not arrest Puffy until recently, because they could have arrested him then, is they wanted to wait and save this for a time they needed to distract the black public away from something that they didn't need us getting involved in.
See what I'm saying?
The reason he got arrested now is because we're 6 weeks away from the presidential election, and Black America was throwing Kamala Harris's up looking for presidential accountability. They were all over Kamala Harris.
Our attention.
She couldn't answer no questions. He didn't want to do no interviews. And so the power structure said, let's get him right now.
Think about it. P. Diddy, Woody, Thug them, Young Dolph case, all this shit is throwing us off from what's really important to them. They know we ain't thinking about this shit. We ain't for vote, do none of that. You know what I'm saying? But check them out.
We need something we can throw at Black America. We know they're emotional. We know they care more about hip hop than anything else in their community. Okay, what can we throw Black America to get them off of Kamala Harris's back? Let's throw them Puff. And if you notice, Art, ever since Kamala decided to seek the presidential nomination when Joe Biden stepped down, every conversation in Black Twitter, Black Facebook, Black Instagram, Black TikTok, Black YouTube, everything has but the presidential election. Trump, Kamala, Kamala, Trump. All we've been talking about until they arrested Puff. Now go on Black Twitter. Now go on Black Instagram. Now go on Black YouTube. Nobody's talking about it too much no more. Everybody's worried about Puff. That's exactly what they wanted to do. Distract Black America away from the presidential election by throwing them the Puffy lynching so we can get Kamala to the finish line. And guess what? The judges that refused to give Puffy bail, from my understanding, they're both Democrats. And you know what's so sad about that? Puffy is a very big Democratic Party contributor. He's a very big Democratic supporter. And so the very party that Puff been giving millions.
See, that they already knew that Diddy thought his money was gonna save him. That's what fucked him off. He thinking like, I got this much paper, fuck everybody. You see what I'm saying? But then once again, these folks showing their power, showing their hand, showing that that money don't mean nothing. And don't be surprised, we're gonna take all that too. Get what? When you go to jail, you finna buy plenty commissary, or you going down. It don't matter how big you is. It don't matter how much money you got. When you locked up, you spending. Ain't nothing coming in. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, that's a whole nother way for them to rob you. You see what I'm saying?
Too, and millions of dollars worth of publicity and advertising is the very party that shut him. This was a favor that was called in by the British people to the American government. He don't know his place no more. Sit his down and keep on top of that, Art. Puffy started a black political party called, what was it called? Our Black Party, I think it was, in 2020. After he endorsed Joe Biden, Sean Puffy Combs said out of his own mouth that both political parties keep taking us for granted. They're not offering us anything for our vote. And I think
think about all these other motherfuckers like Jay-Z and, you know, Meek Mill, all these other niggas that's at the party. Imagine, you know, when they, back in the day, slavery times and shit like that, they used to whip a nigga in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? They used to hang a man in front of everybody, the kids and everything. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they doing, but they do it to multiple people these days. You see what I'm saying? And you'll never hear nobody speak on it. But that's basically what you doing, bro. Life in jail, 2 life sentences, that's worse than death. I'd die and go do that.
The reason why he was raided, when he was raided, Art, was to keep his damn mouth shut so he did not offer his opinion on this presidential election. This whole was a takedown of the global white power structure with Diego Fish-based company at the top, and it was also necessary in order to get Black America off of Kamala Harris's back. Now, let me say this to you, Art. Say Dr. Umar has been defending Puff. If Sean Puffy Combs is guilty of sex trafficking, he should go to jail. If Sean Puffy Combs is guilty of engaging in anything illegal, I'm slow, Art, because I'm saying that the prostitution piece, if somebody wants to get paid for sex,
really
although I don't agree with it, I don't agree he should go to jail for that if it was consensual. So I'm hesitating on the prostitution charge, because if they did this of their own free will in exchange for commerce, even though prostitution is illegal in every state except Nevada, I can't see somebody going down for prostitution when it was a controlled arrangement. The RICO, if you kidnap people.
That man crazy as hell. It pimps and shit like that getting 15 years, 20 years behind pimping. See what I'm saying? Female snitch on a nigga, you pimping and shit like that, them folk come get you and they can prove that you been transactions and woo woo woo. Yeah, you finna get a scratch. You finna get a scratch for this shit.
If he burned people's house things down unjustifiably, I could potentially see that as well. But my thing is, you have Black people saying that even if he's innocent of the federal charges, he should go to jail anyway, stomping out Cassie. He should go to jail anyway for taking advantage of people. He should go to jail anyway because we think he has something to do with Big. We think he has something to do with Pac. We think he has something to do with a lot of bad things that went on in the music industry. Here's what I say to that. If Sean Puffy Combs is guilty of the murder of Tupac Shakur or Christopher Wallace, directly or indirectly, he should go to jail. But only if it has been proven, Art, in a court of law, be a shadow of a doubt that he was involved.
It's crazy. Old P. Diddy, man. You know, P. Diddy was way before, he was before my time. Like, I was born in 95, you know what I'm saying? But, Diddy was, I ain't really just catch his wave. Everybody knew who he was, but I ain't never catch his wave, though, you know what I'm saying? This about him in jail and shit like that. They say he on suicide watch. You know, when you on suicide watch and shit like that, when you locked up, you ain't gotta do nothing but tell the guards, like, I'm finna kill myself. And they'll come handcuff you and, take you to the boom boom.
To be released on bail, and this time it could actually happen. A new U.S. District Court judge has been appointed to the case, and now it's going to be up to him when Diddy is released. Meanwhile, he's still behind bars in a Brooklyn jail that, according to his attorneys, has deplorable conditions. We're taking a closer look at Diddy's day-to-day life incarcerated and his road to a possible release with attorney Randy Kessler. I'm Sierra Gillespie, and this is Law and Crime News. 54-year-old Sean P. Diddy Combs is entering his 4th week behind bars, being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. It's a far cry from his lavish life and mansions in Miami and Los Angeles, but ironically, it was the funds collected at those mansions that put Diddy in jail in the first place. Back in March, federal investigators raided Diddy's...
We already know all that part.
Sometimes those relationships...
Listen to this damn...
sometimes those relationships get ugly, and sometimes it doesn't come out into the forefront the way this one has come out.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo. And today, we're rewinding several interviews that retroactively left us asking, did Diddy say?
You're going to hear about my party, they're going to be shutting them down, they're going to probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we want to have a good time.
Crazy.
Representing The Wendy Williams Show. After Hot 97 fired Williams in 1998, she accused Sean P. Diddy Combs of using his money and influence, quote, try to crush her in New York. Almost 2 decades after their beef started, Williams welcomed Diddy onto her talk show, seemingly on good terms.
I know I pissed a lot of people off, including you. Mm-hmm. But a full circle moment, everybody. Get into adult conversation. Full circle.
While Diddy presents himself as someone who's matured into a role model, several moments are now traced with irony. Williams inquires about Diddy's lifestyle, the people he surrounds himself with, asking if they, quote, violate him. She meant financially, but her phrasing proved prognostic.
You threw a house party and I got the okay. Look at this. Now, who has this many people at their house? Puff and Sean, Diddy, what do I call you?
Diddy later discusses setting a positive example for African American males and his charter school Capital Prep. Diddy's partnership with the school unsurprisingly ended in November 2023. A sexual assault accusation surfaced.
Our children are expected not just to learn to read, write, and compute, but to use that which they've learned to improve their community.
Defending Justin Bieber, Access Hollywood. The allegations against Diddy have made people reassess his relationships with several young proteges, including Justin Bieber. Diddy's 48 hours with Bieber in particular isn't as cool as it seemed in 2009.
Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose. But
fuck you disclosing?
A 15-year-old's dream.
Although Diddy is in trouble with the law now, the positions were reversed in 2014 when Bieber got a...
All this private shit you doing, we can't expose it. It's closed and shit like that. Jay-Z and Puff in the street.
When you got a lot of cars, don't even drive no more. When you expect it to win, ain't no prize no more. Hold up, stop, wait, reverse the tape. How much money can a nigga make you play? How much dope can you hold in one safe? How many hoes can a nigga really get low? After you
so him and Jay-Z real cool then. Him and Jay-Z real cool then. Watch this shit right here, y'all. Play it again.
Discover a new non-dairy.
Play it again. Watch this shit. Him and Justin Bieber fuck your head up. It will make you think.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, when is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time.
The Lamborghini for a day or two, and he got access to the house, and he knows better than talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Got me a Lamborghini.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, when is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time.
The Lamborghini for a day or two, and he got access to the house, and he knows better than be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Why the fuck he got access to your house for? That's crazy.
We have to go.
Sean Diddy Combs once got into an argument with Denzel Washington during a party. According to a new report, the altercation took place during an all-night affair he was attending with his wife, Pauletta Washington, in 2003. An insider who was allegedly close with Oscar winner told Us Weekly that Denzel screamed, quote, "You don't respect anyone," at Diddy. Denzel and Pauletta reportedly witnessed something so offensive that caused them to storm out of the event. Diddy is infamous for his wild bashes, which have been
Diddy a damn fool. That what he is.
I'm still standing taller than I ever been, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing, I'm still standing taller than I ever been, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing, I'm still standing tall.
Let me pick clues. He did it right here. Let's see what he doing.
He's pushing. Yeah. Well,